off to a good start. Beautiful. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Ashley, and today I'm going to be doing a book tag. Yay! Hopefully this will be up on Friday like I said it would be, but who really knows with how I am as a human being. So today we're going to be doing the 90s movie book tag. I have no idea who this originated with, but if you guys find anyone, just let me know in the comments, and I will definitely link the original blog post, I think it was, or video. I don't know for sure. Yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into this. The first one is She's All That. Name a book couple that are an odd pairing yet still fit perfectly together. I chose the Raven Boys for this one. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but if you guys have read the series, you know in the third or fourth book, well, in the fourth book it happens, but in the third book it's mentioned. So yeah, I definitely think those two are an odd pairing, because, you know, the one is very, yeah, me, I am dark and mysterious, and the other one is kind of the same, but also more light, at the beginning at least. Yeah. I just found them to be an odd pairing, but one that I'm definitely in love with. Prompt number 2 is 10 Things I Hate About You, a book/series you have a love-hate relationship with. Now for me, I chose The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I really loved the first and second books, but it kind of went downhill in the third, and I have not read any of the prequel stuff because I really don't feel like it. Like, it's not... I started to read The Kill Order, and then I just kind of didn't enjoy it, so I picked The Maze Runner because I love this book series, and I will always love this book series, but I definitely had a few issues with the way James Dashner decided to go with the series. So still an amazing series, but yeah, kind of not very good at the end. The third prompt is Clueless, a character that is totally clueless but you love them anyways. And for that, I went with kind of a weird answer, and that was Sloane from The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. She's not clueless per se in like the way that the girl from Clueless is, but she's definitely clueless when it comes to relationships, like who she ends up with. She's definitely she's kind of like, I don't know if I really like him, when everyone else can see, like, yes you do, you need to actually date him. So she's definitely clueless in that aspect. That's the only one that I could really come up with, so it's not very good, but we're gonna go with it. Number 4 is Titanic, a book that made you cry, and for that, I went with We Are Okay by Nina LaCour. This book, I didn't really... I felt like it had a very slow beginning, but by the end I was sobbing, like uncontrollably sobbing. It is not a very long book, so like the end was like the last half of the book. I was just so overcome with emotions. It was really bad. My mom got a little worried about me, but yeah, this is definitely a book that will make you cry if you've ever experienced any sort of grief like that. If you've ever had like a falling out with a friend, if you've ever felt like you've been alone, this book will make you cry because of how accurate everything that Nina LaCour says is. It's also very beautifully written, and the cover is amazing, and that's really the reason I picked it up, but then I read it and I was like, oh, I understand, you know? So, definitely a book that made me cry. Number 5 is American Pie, a book that made you laugh, and for that I picked Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. This book, while it dealt with a kind of very serious topic, was so funny to me. Like, every other line I was laughing, and then the next line I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, it was just a mixture of laughing and anxiety, but I really, really enjoyed it, and I laughed out loud a few times too. Like, this is an amazing book, and Becky Albertalli did such a good job mixing the serious topic with humor. Like, I really did enjoy that aspect of this book, and also, like, just the rest of it. Everyone should actually read this book. It's really, really good. Number 6 is Can't Hardly Wait, a book with a crazy party. I don't really have any books like that, so I kind of went in an unconventional way, like I did with The Unexpected Everything, and I picked, or on High School Host Club, I picked the first one, but pretty much the entire series, from what I've read so far, it is just a whole lot of crazy parties. Like, they're not crazy in the sense that, like, everyone gets wild and all of the women take off their shirts. It's crazy and, like, this is weird, but I think I would enjoy it. You know, it's very unconventional, but I do really enjoy that. Yeah, so, not really spring break, woohoo! Crazy. If you got that reference, let me know. You might not. I hope you do, because that was a really weird reference. But yeah, it's crazy in the sense that this is all really weird. Number 7 is Cruel Intentions, a character you could never really trust. There it is. For that, I picked Wink from Wink Poppy Midnight. I couldn't really trust her in the beginning anyway. Like, I know that she was like this girl who was bullied and, you know, Poppy was really mean to her, but I didn't trust her. A lot of people were like, oh, she's so sad, yeah. But I was like, no, she probably has cruel intentions. We're done with that one now. For number 8, it was Drive Me Crazy, Name Your Favorite Boy Next Door or Girl Next Door Couple. And I didn't really have anything for that. I have a lot of books, but none of them are like that. I couldn't really find any that I've read, and I'm looking at my entire shelf right now, and I still, like, I don't know. Maybe I do have one that I haven't read in a really long time that I would probably pick, but the thing is I haven't read it in a really long time, so I have no idea. That's why I didn't have one for number 8. So we're just going to move on to number 9, which is Scream, a book with a memorable villain, and for that I went with Luke from Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the series, not just The Lightning Thief, although that's the only one that I have right now and I'm kind of sad about it. So in this series there's this bad guy named Luke, and he is a horrible human being who, I can't really spoil it for anyone who hasn't read it. If you haven't read it, please do. It's a great series. I know that it's middle grade still, but like, it's actually a genuinely good series. And I have reread it multiple times now that I'm a senior in high school, and I've read it like 5 times throughout my time in high school, so I definitely recommend it. But there's this kid named Luke in this series, and he is quite memorable as a villain. He kind of redeems himself at the end, but still, I do still think of him as the main villain of this thing. I know Kronos was technically the main villain, but I definitely think that Luke holds the place as the villain since he was in the entire series constantly. So yes, definitely I pick Luke for that one. And the last one, number 10, is The Craft, a book about witches, and for that, this one is pretty obvious, but I pick Harry Potter. I picked up Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and I was going to say that, by J.K. Rowling. This book series, as you all know, has witches in it, and that's why I picked this one. That's all I can really say about it, because I don't have any other explanation. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was the 90s movie book tag. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what you gotta do. I will see you guys again on Wednesday, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye!